Have you ever tried pizzas or hamburgers or any of those American classics in Japan? Well, they're absolutely delicious. And arguably, I feel like some of them are actually better than what you have in the United States. You know, Japan just loves to perfectionize things. They're just like that. You know, but the one thing I've yet to find that's better than America is barbecue briskets. So today, I'm thinking about going to the 5 of the top barbecue brisket places you can find in Tokyo. Let's see if Japan has found a way to compete against the US with barbecue briskets. Let's go. All right, guys, this is the first place. This is Smokehouse in Harajuku. Apparently, this is the best barbecue place that Tokyo has to offer. I'm really excited. Let's go. All right, we're in the store. The interior looks really nice. It's got that Harajuku vibe, very stylish. I love it. Okay, so I got the 3-dish combo. The first one is gonna be brisket. Second one's gonna be burnt ends. I love burnt ends. Third one's gonna be pulled pork. That's good too. For the sides, I got the cornbread, the mac and cheese, and the smoky fried potatoes with whipped smoked sour cream. Oh, that sounds delicious as well. Hi, arigatou gozaimasu. Look at that. Oh, that looks beautiful. I like how it comes with this plate. It's so American. I love that. Look at this. Nice, juicy, and soft, and I like the bark as well. Look at this bark. Nice. Let's give it a go. Itadakimasu. Look at this. Really good. The smokiness, perfect. And the texture, very soft, very juicy. Like when you put it in your mouth, it just sort of melts away. The bark is really good. It's so deep, it's so rich in flavor. This is what I would look for in a really good brisket. You don't feel any like stringiness from it. Perfectly rendered, I love it. This is really nice. This is exactly how it feels like when I ate this really famous brisket place in Georgia. Very nice. So they told me that the brisket goes well with this porter pepper. Let's see how this tastes. When the brisket's a little bit too, I guess, oily or fatty, when you add this vinegar flavor, it really eases things up. Really nice. Let's try the burnt ends. I think this is the burnt ends. I'm not really sure if this is burnt ends or not. Is this burnt ends? It's so marinated in this barbecue sauce that it kind of like, I'm not catching so much of that, the special burnt ends texture though. All right, let's go on to the pulled pork. This is perfect. I love it. The texture and how they cooked it, perfect. I love it. Gotta try the cornbread next. Authentic looking. Look at that. See the inside. I think this is better than what I ate in America. Like, I'm more amazed with the cornbread than I am with the burnt ends. You know, sometimes when you buy cornbread, it's too stuffed and it really dries your throat. It has nothing of that. I love this cornbread. Oh my God. Now on to the macaroni and cheese. Okay, nice, very nice. I like how it's not dry. A lot of the macaroni and cheese in Japan, the macaronis get dry, but this is not dry at all. I love it. Now on to the smoked potato with smoked sour cream. This is really good. Well, I could eat this all day. Overall, each dish was really good, especially the cornbread. Even though we should be looking at the briskets, I love the cornbread so much. For the briskets, yes, it's amazing, it's great. If it's like a mid barbecue place in America, yes, this is better. But like, is it gonna go higher than like the top barbecue places in America? Maybe not, but just as good, just as good. The next one is right over there. They sell Texas-style briskets from a food truck. Let's go. You know, I'm thinking about getting the this one, Wagyu Brisket Burrito. They also have spare ribs, pulled pork, a triple combo. Never heard of a Wagyu brisket though. So apparently they have 3 sauces: the hot and sour sauce, the coffee sauce, and the barbecue sauce. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Okay.
Nice. Right, I think I'm gonna go for the classic hot sauce. Just on the side here. You know, let's try the coffee sauce as well. This is pretty rare, right? There you go. Let's go eat. All right. Okay, nice and soft. Very juicy. I like it. Itadakimasu. Very nice. It's got that jello-y texture. You know how the fat's rendered and you get that jello-y-ness? You have that. I was a little bit concerned that when you use a Wagyu beef, the fat's too much and it's gonna be a little bit too fatty. But because you have the rice here, the rice really cancels out the too much oil, the too much fat, and it makes it really easy to eat. That's nice. But I would say this is kind of positioned a little bit away from like the classic Texas style barbecue because you usually don't have rice on it, right? So you also have the chili beans here and some vegetables and pickles. That's also nice as well. Let's try the pickles. Yep, good pickles. Okay, I'd say that's pretty good. The Wagyu was great. The brisket was cooked really nicely. Okay, one thing that I would say as a negative point, it doesn't have that much of a smokiness. Like I don't feel any like hickory or any of those like woods that you use to smoke with. It is possible that this was cooked with a pressure cooker, which is considered a fake brisket, right? There's a lot of those in Japan because Japan is so crowded and packed and don't have that much space like in the United States. A lot of people use pressure cookers to sort of shorten the time and shorten the space. It did say on the food truck that it smoked for like 20 hours or so. So if so, then they're not using a pressure cooker, but I don't know. I don't feel the smoke though. But the taste is good though. Next place, our third place, is right here called the Toyota Cheesesteak. This is like a 10-minute drive from Shibuya. This place is actually a place for a Philly cheesesteak, but it did say on the internet that it's also famous for briskets as well. So let's see if that's true. Let's go. All right, so I've got all these menus here. Brisket っても売り切れちゃった感じなんですか? We were trying to get this brisket, but it was actually sold out. No. So we decided to get this one, the brisket sandwich. はい、お願いします。はい、ありがとうございます。All right, we got the briskets. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, look at that, super thick. It's like a hamburger. Yeah, this is definitely a hamburger. Or look at that, it's hamburger buns with briskets. All right, let's see the brisket. Oh, nice. I'm here for the briskets, not the brisket burger. So I'm gonna try the brisket first. If this brisket tastes good, then that means the brisket itself, the plate itself is good too. So I'm gonna try it. Itadakimasu. Super soft. Oh, it's rendered nicely. However, just like the second place, I don't feel that much of the smokiness, but the softness is very nice though. Let me bite into the burger. Okay, the overall flavor, amazing. I love the sauce that's on top of the meat. The buns, it's crispy on the outside, it's soft on the inside, very lovely. Great texture, amazing flavor. However, the smokiness is non-existent. So that's that. Our next location is called the Midtown BBQ. It's like a 5-minute walk from Suidobashi Station. So apparently this is a family-owned steakhouse serving briskets in Japan for over 10 years. Let's see if their briskets are good. Let's go. I think we'll get the black Wagyu brisket plus 2 sides. 3,900 yen. Alright, it's here. Look at this. I like the thickness. Nice. Nice. But I'm surprised that they only gave me this much little of the mashed potatoes and the corn slaw. This costed me 3,900 yen, but this is all they gave me. Alright, now let's dig in. I'm gonna cut the brisket. So look, it separates fairly easily, but not as very soft and very jello-y like. It still has a little bit of like a stringiness, out of the stiffness. Let's go for the taste test. Bigmas. Oh, very nice. I personally love it. It's not as jello-y and super soft like the other briskets that we've eaten. It still has a lot of meatsiness, sort of like a steakiness to it, like when you bite into a meat, and it tastes good. But I think for those of you that love the completely fat-rendered briskets that feels almost jello-y, maybe for those people, y'all need a little bit more of the rendering. Okay, I think they gave me a burnt ends. Look, yeah, that's definitely a burnt end. They gave me the burnt end. All right, let's give it a try. Very nice. It's not super jelly, it's not super melty like how a brisket, I guess, should be. But like, I love it. I love how it's a little bit stringy. I guess this isn't like the perfect textbook brisket, but like, I feel like this is just, it's just good. It's not textbook good, but like, it's just really good. Okay, by the way, mashed potato has a cheesy flavor to it. Just gonna go for the coleslaw. Like it, great. Very cold, very fresh, tasty coleslaw, very nice. I forgot to try the barbecue sauce with the brisket, so let me give it a try. Okay, great barbecue sauce, tangy, soury, a little bit sweet, great balance. Goes very well with the brisket. In terms of smokiness, I do feel a little bit of the smoky flavor, but not as much as the first one we went to, which is Smokehouse. But I do feel more smoke than the second and third place. You feel more of the saltiness rather than the smokiness for this one. Okay, yeah, to wrap it up, so not a textbook perfect brisket, but I personally love it. Our final location is called the Big Iowa BBQ. It's located in Roppongi, and this place apparently is in collaboration with the producers of Iowa's premium Berkshire pork called Birkwood Farms. And I heard that their briskets are good as well, so let's go check it out. Let's go. All right, I will be getting the US beef brisket, 100 grams, 1,400 yen. All right, our brisket has arrived. Look at this thick cut. Look at that, unbelievably. It's the thickest cut we've ever seen in Japan. All right, let's see how soft it is. Go for the fork test. Nice and soft. All right, the top part is a little bit more stringy coming off. It's almost like a pulled pork at this point. But the bottom part, this is very soft, very rendered. Now let's go for the taste test. I put too much in my mouth. It's a little bit dry. I felt a little bit dryness to it, which is why when I just put a little bit too much in my mouth, that dryness really got me. It almost killed me. Like, I was about to choke. Let's see if the top half is good. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, the top part obviously has a lot more fat, which makes the brisket taste a little bit better. But ideally, we want to have sort of like the fat in the whole brisket, right? But we're not seeing that on the bottom half, so that is something to think about. Yeah, for the bottom half, you definitely want to add barbecue sauce to add a little bit more moisture to it. Let's try the barbecue sauce. We got the mild here, the hot sauce, the tangy Carolina, and we got the Alabama white. All right, let's go for the mild barbecue sauce because this one looks the most normal, so let's try this. All right, now with the barbecue sauce, go. Adding barbecue sauce adds moisture and makes it much better, much more easier to eat. I feel like though, it's bringing a negative to a zero, you know, it's not adding on to it. It is making it better, but it's like making it not worse is what it feels like it's doing. Let's try the cornbread. So the cornbread is a little bit darker than what I know. Wow. So it's like, it's almost like a muffin. So it's really soft. It has a lot of sweetness to it, right? And it's very moist. It like falls apart in your mouth, which is exactly what you want in a cornbread. I like this cornbread.
better than the brisket. Now let's go on to the macaroni and cheese. So it came in this little skillet here. It looks fancy, looks nice. Interesting. I feel onion. It has onions. It's crispy. Like I feel that onion crisp. And for the cheese, I feel like it's actually made from real cheese. You can feel sort of like the particles, like the bigger particles when you melt the actual cheese. That's there, not bad. So out of the 3 dish, I would say I love the cornbread the most.
All right, that was it. That was the top 5 brisket place in Tokyo. What did you guys think? I personally loved the first one, the Smokehouse. It had the smokiness, it was juicy, it was tender, nicely rendered. I thought that was the best one out of the 5. Other places, you know, some didn't have that smoky flavor, some was a little bit dry. So I thought I needed to do a little bit more digging to find a better place. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. All right, and that's it for today. Thanks for being here, guys. Bye-bye.